Hello, my name is James Seymour, and I am currently an aftermarket service manager with OTC Industrial Technologies, and this is my module for discussion post. So, from a sales structure standpoint, OTC uses a hybrid of product and geography structures. By that, I mean we have four segments that cover compressed air, uh, rotating energy or pumps, industrial parts, automation filters, things like that, divided into those four segments. Our sellers are assigned by a geographic region. So, for example, I'm out of Columbus. Out of my office, I have an aftermarket account manager who's dedicated to long-term service agreements. I also have what we call a sales engineer or somebody who sells capital equipment that's assigned to that same territory. We do this across our Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, all of our offices and all of our segments. And while the different segments may not all have the exact same geographical footprint, those sellers are assigned a territory to go sell that one particular product that is their area of expertise. Uh, from a market segmentation basis, OTC has been doing this for the last 4 years or so. We've divided our customers between A and B and our product offerings between A and B. So an A customer to us is a high value, top tier customer, large annual spend across their entire account. So while I may have a particular site that does very little business with us, our our Grand Rapids office might have their headquarters, which does a large amount of volume with them, and that still would take my small site, couple with that, and make them an A customer. Our B customers have very little annual spend and often are purchasing a B product, which is a product that we don't distribute. We don't get the same pricing incentives, the same margin. We take care of them, but we are very diligent and cognizant of them to ensure that business is equitable for both parties and that we're not just giving things away. So a lot of our decisions are based on the data of what constitutes an A, what would we do for an A versus what would we do for a B. We treat everybody with respect. We treat everybody fairly. But just like anything else, if I'm selling to an A customer and I'm buying an A product, I can do different things than I can with a B customer who's buying a B product. Now, as far as management of this area is concerned, our sales management is specific to a product category within that given geographical area. So, for example, where I am out of Columbus, I have the aftermarket account manager, and I am still kind of a hybrid. I'm a service manager, so I have my service technicians that I also oversee. My team's about 7. My counterpart in Cleveland does not oversee service technicians, but he does oversee the service managers in his 3 regions, Toledo, Cleveland, and Pittsburgh, as well as all of the aftermarket account sellers that give him roughly 6 to 7 direct reports. Same thing with Michigan, where we have Grand Rapids, Detroit, and Fort Wayne. West Virginia has, West Virginia, Louisville, Indianapolis, Cincinnati. To that same effect, we only focus on the aftermarket accounts, so the service agreements. We have counterparts that handle all of the sales engineers or all of the capital equipment, and we all have our areas of responsibility. And as far as what we need to do going forward, OTC is doing it, in my opinion, the right way. We've invested in our people. As of 2 weeks ago, we just rolled out a new sales initiative with an emphasis on follow up and opportunities to increase compensation and value for our sellers, trying to drive growth in 2026. We're already having discussions about rolling out new product offerings, ways to increase the value to our customers, as well as increasing the bottom line of our sellers, making us a one-stop destination as opposed to getting product A from us, something else from somebody else, trying to bring everything in-house and gather as much of that market share and as much of that total percentage of business as we can. And while what we have works, our company also recognizes we have to continue to evolve. With the way the market's been and as things have changed just in the last 4 or 5 years, we continue to tailor our offerings, our training, and our investments in ways that not only brings value to the company, but lifts up those that make the company and allows the company to do